Hopping on over now from the hands back to the chest, you'll notice that there is also a few attributes here on the chest control. The two that are special to this rig, or these rigs and assets here at ProRigs, are going to be breathe and volume compensation. So let's start off with breathe. Breathe is a very nice way to automate a character breathing. So instead of having to grab the chest, the neck, and the shoulders and throw those on an anim layer, animate a breathing cycle there so it doesn't disrupt the actual animation of your chest, or trying to marry the two on one single base layer of animation, it becomes very convoluted and just messy to deal with. So to help mitigate and solve that issue, we've gone ahead and added a breathe attribute. You'll notice if we go ahead and slide that up and down, the character's chest, shoulders, and neck are all going to be involved. Of course, each character will breathe a little bit differently, just based on the shape of their chest and shoulders, but you'll notice that it should function exactly how you would animate a breathe into your character. The next thing I mentioned was volume compensation. Volume compensation is something that we built throughout this rig and all of the other rigs here at ProRigs. And we find it to be very helpful to preserve volume of your character or to allow for a more cartoony feel. So what do I mean by this? Well, basically anything that on this rig that can stretch will allow the ability to maintain the volume or to feel a bit more like 2D and get some stretch. So as you pull it further, your character will thin and stretch, and as you come closer and squash towards its hips, it will widen out a bit. So all of that can be varied in how much you go between 0 and 1 here. And you'll notice that here on the arms as well. So let me just switch to the IK arms. So anything that has the stretching ability, you can see here is our volume compensation. So we can keep the entire volume of the arm, or if we turn that all the way up, we can get that nice Laffy Taffy stretching feel. So again, this is going to be on the head, the legs, the arms, the chest, anywhere that can stretch on these rigs. And we think this is a really cool feature that will help allow you as the animator to dictate what kind of style you want your character's volume to be when stretching.